Welcome back. I'm stealing your thunder here.
Welcome back.
Was this 22? 22?
Deuce.
22.
Episode 22
Football talk
of Football Talk.
with Matt and Trey. Okay, I thought maybe you were going to jump in.
No, I'm depressed. What do you want me to do? I'm depressed.
Because we only got a couple weeks left, right? Two
I'm
after
depressed.
this.
No, because we only have, I believe, this is 22, right? So we have 22, 23, 24.
Yeah,
oh my goodness gracious. 2 weeks left after this.
Yep.
And Tom Brady retired.
Yes, he did.
Feeling old because all of the quarterbacks from my childhood are gone except for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, we can just hit Tom Brady now before we get into the games.
We could do that, because we might as well.
There's like 2 games to talk about anyway, so give a shit.
We're not going to touch on many other off-season things except for maybe some of the questionable Pro Bowl inclusions this week as well, because we'll have a week next week to do that and kind of prepare for the off-season before we dive into the Super Bowl the following week. So, Tom Brady retires after 23 seasons in the league, I believe. 20 for New England, 3 for the Bucs. I actually have his stats because I just screenshotted this picture from the NFL account because it was dope.
Are you looking at the screen?
Yes. No. Am I? Yes, I am. This goes alongside mine.
There you go.
Okay. So yes, 7-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time league MVP, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time league MVP, 89,000 fucking yards, 600 touchdowns, 13,000 fucking playoff yards, 88 fucking playoff touchdowns. The NFL left out the fuckins.
That's right.
That's fucking crazy. In his 20s, Tom Brady threw about 20,000 yards, 140 touchdowns, won 3 Super Bowls. In his 30s, threw about 40,000 yards, 300 touchdowns, 2 Super Bowls. In his 40s, about 27,000 yards, 193 touchdowns, 2 Super Bowl wins, 1 MVP, 3 fucking Hall of Fame careers. We'll never see anything like it ever again. Hate him if you want to. He's a cheater. You're a fucking doof. They took the air out of the balls. LeGarrette Blount ran for 600 yards that day. Shut up. Fuck yeah, the GOAT. Matthew, I'll let you speak.
Yeah, no, I don't have much to add to what you said. You went on a good little run there, but yeah, definitely we'll never see anything like it again. We are lucky to be living in a time of incredible athletes. You have Brady doing this incredible stuff at however old he is. Was it 40? Was he 40?
45.
45. That's what I was gonna guess, but I thought maybe he was older. And just having this incredible career that went 23 seasons long, at QB, playing at the highest level all the way up to the end. I mean, season didn't end the way that they wanted it to go, but I mean, hey, it was hell of a run there, even at the end, especially a year before. I mean, he's, in my opinion, I think we talked about it last year. I think he probably should have won MVP, looking at the numbers and throwing it in there.
We argued for it, I think, at the end of the year. I was pulling for it, and then I think you came around at the end of the year.
I did. After I looked at the numbers, it made sense. But yeah, and then you have, look at the NBA, you got LeBron doing, like, similar stuff, about to pass the all-time scoring record. Like, what the fuck?
Should not go unnoticed what LeBron is doing at 38 just because he's playing with a bunch of fucking stooges.
Right, yeah, so it's like...
Not a bunch of stooges. Russell Westbrook's a stooge, and Anthony Davis can't stay healthy. But this isn't a basketball show.
No, and I don't watch baseball, and I don't watch hockey, but I'm sure there's good athletes there as well that are doing incredible things. But yeah, we have, like...
Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, there you go. You got two though, the most, like, prolific athletes in their sports playing at this time in our lives, and it's insane. We'll never see anything like those two ever again. But yeah, there's no it's kind of insane to think that anybody will pass these numbers. These numbers are insane, first all time and everything. And there's even another graphic out there that has, like, even more insane stats that this dude has done and how many records he holds and all this stuff. This just kind of touches it a little bit of what he's done and what he's done for the game. And yeah, it did it with 2 different teams. Things didn't end well in New England, but hey, I think everybody will despite the couple years in Tampa, I think everybody will remember him in that New England jersey for the rest of his career. Crazy stuff, man. I still won't believe it. I still won't believe it until the season starts next year, and he's not on a team. And he's not on a team.
Yeah.
That just have to put that out there. The way things went last year, and just how these old guys have a hard time letting the game go. And especially the way Tom is playing too. You know, still playing at a high level. You know, but hey, if he's going out on his own terms, that's good. That's how you want to go out. You want to go out still playing.
It's like, come on.
And going out when you want to do it, not having something, whether it be an injury or something else, or teams just not signing you, force you out of the game.
And the question is, like, was it like, because obviously everyone's going to bring up all his off the field stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe he only came back last year because like maybe that off the field stuff was inevitable.
Yeah.
And they realized that 20 some odd days into his retirement, and he was like, this train's going to crash. Let me have my one outlet at least this one time to get me on track. I don't know, maybe. Or maybe he was like, fuck, what have I done?
I need this escape.
I don't know. I know I'll miss watching him. I know I'll miss having, like, there's no other quarterbacks like Tom left. And call me old-fashioned. I love the pocket passer. I love it's footwork over fancy footwork. It's sliding around the pocket. He's not fast, but his mobility in the pocket is 10 out of 10 top notch. Maneuvering the field from the pocket, call him a game manager, whatever you want, but playing the position of quarterback, Tom Brady, best I've ever seen, best I'll ever see. Patty Mahomes can do all the fancy flip tricks he wants, but that's my GOAT right here.
Yeah, people want to crown him already, but I mean, look at these stats. You got a long way to go before you can be crowning people here.
And he might hit those stats because he's playing in a time where the passing is inflated and all the numbers are crazy. He's been to 5 straight fucking conference games already.
Yep, fair enough. But yeah, I'll give you that.
I don't know how much Andy Reid's not going to be around. Well, Andy Reid, I don't know. Belichick's going to be around forever, like the fucking Dark Empire and fucking Star Wars. So maybe fucking Andy Reid will be around another 10 years at least too for Patty Mahomes. But hey.
Yeah,
we'll see, but
I was gonna say something else, and I don't remember what I was gonna say about Tom. Fuck, I don't remember. It was a good point.
It was weird for me to see him in a New England jersey now, because I've gotten used to him in Tampa. Him winning a Super Bowl did a lot for him, like having staying power
for sure
in a Tampa jersey.
Yeah, and it's weird how he's aged too. Like if you look at like rookie Tom Brady, he's like a big little fatso there. Sitting there, and now he looks
baby fat.
He looks better now at 45 than he did at like 27.
Oh, it's just baby fat.
I guess it's crazy how that works. Yeah. What the fuck is the point I can't remember what the point I was gonna say, and now I'm mad. I can't remember it. I had it. Should have wrote it down. Don't remember it now. It's gone. If it comes up, it'll come up at the end of the episode, and I'll be like, "Hey, remember? I was trying to say something."
I really hope Rodgers doesn't retire just so we still have a number 12 slinging it around, but man, it sucks. It sucks. Yeah,
but I mean, lucky for us, all us NFL fans, there's another group of quarterbacks that are.
This guy's been in the league since I was 3.
It's true.
Most people, there's about 15 to 20 NFL players that have turned to mashed potatoes in that time, and Tom's been playing that whole fucking time and winning fucking Super Bowls. That's controversial. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. Whatever. We'll get into it. Thank you, Tom.
There you go. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. We hope you see this, Tom. If this gets to you, thank you. All right, let's get into the games.
All right, fuck you, Tom. Let's get into the games that matter. Let's get into the game of not quitters who will be playing who I'll get to watch for some time.
There you go. All young QBs leading the charge here in the conference championship. Let's start with the NFC game because it's the first one on the list here. It's the first one of the day. At the 49ers at the Eagles. Eagles blow the socks off them because fucking you knew it was going downhill early. All right? You knew it was going downhill. Play 1. Fred Warner gets hurt. Play 1. And you're like, okay. He was back in there like 2 plays later. But it was like, oh, shit.
Never the same.
All right. Yeah, and then all Purdy gets his UCL all fucked up. Got to get Tommy John now. Going to be out a year, and that's where it was all downhill from there.
Soon as it happened,
was it Josh Johnson they threw in there? Whoever.
Soon as I fucking saw Jim Johnson, and he says, "Hey, what?" He dropped that shit.
Yeah.
They scored. As soon as he fumbled that snap, they went up by 2 scores. I turned the fucking game off. That's why I have nothing to say about it.
I watched the whole thing.
I have nothing to say because who didn't know this was going to happen? As soon as Purdy's elbow fucking...
Yep.
As soon as Purdy's walking on a sideline like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
They go up by 2 scores. There's nothing they can do.
Nope.
McCaffrey can run through 17 people all he wants. Can't do that all game.
Yeah, not against this Eagles defense, dude. The Eagles defense is good, and like there ain't no shot. Josh Johnson is getting in there and doing anything, and then
he played for more teams than he had pass attempts in the fucking game.
I know, not good. We both picked Eagles in this one, by the way, and we both got it right. So good on us.
We did, but I feel like we were robbed of what could have been a great game
for sure.
I feel like Brock Purdy was robbed of what could have been a great moment as a rookie in the conference game
against tough teams, tough defense.
Oh man,
yeah, and I think the Eagles are probably they're happy they won the game, but I bet secretly seeing how Sirianni acts and everything too, he's probably like, fuck, man, we wanted to play them at their best and show
as a competitor, you want your best.
Fuck, man, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, it's, I mean, good for the Eagles. They got talent everywhere. I mean, they pretty much just steamrolled their way here. They've been the best team in the league, arguably, the whole way through.
Yeah.
Niners, I think, started
they made
shaky
a run
up until about the halfway point and went on a run. The Eagles from jump have been great.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. So was the other team that made the Super Bowl. Actually, now that I think about it, so it makes sense.
Eagles have fucking Sue coming off the bench. That's how you know you're good. He's like
Sue fucking killed John Johnson.
Yeah, he's like your third option. Ndamukong Suh is your third option.
If you want something to be roughing the passer, coming at the quarterback like this on his throwing arm, this way should be roughing the passer.
Yeah, it's tough.
That is coming from the back. The back, I have no problem from it because you're pinning it to the arm, and you're nine times out of 10 when you come from the back that way, you're pinning the arm down.
Yeah.
When you're coming from the front and you're hitting that, dude, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I think it's just that would be such. I mean, you already can't hit him in the legs and you can't hit him in the head. Like now you're gonna add something else. It's gonna be so hard to police.
I know. Don't add it because our refs fucking stink and they can't police it as is.
You ain't lying there. There's kind of 2 points in this game where there's 3 where you knew it was kind of going downhill. Early with Fred Warner. Second with Devonta Smith not getting
Nick
that
Bosa.
catch, not making that catch, and then them not challenging, which they shouldn't have. Realistically, it's first quarter, but I guess if you see stuff, you should maybe whatever. But that's a hard decision to make first quarter.
There's to my knowledge, there's 4 or 5 people up in the box who get paid to watch that and be like, hey man, challenge that. He ain't catch that ball.
Yeah, well, Gene kind of explained it yesterday or whatever. Gene Steratore. Yeah, he's like, with how quick that they ran it and everything, like you can't that angle that showed it, there wasn't even enough time to get to that angle and pull it up, like to look at that. By the time they snapped the ball, it was like 20 seconds. Like there's no time to grab that.
Oh yeah, they ran.
Find that angle, pull it up, and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, there's cues on the field of like, hey, they're acting like this or whatever. But that's a super tough call to make. And you challenge it. They actually did make the catch. Now you have one challenge for the rest of the fucking game. It's like very critical there. But so you had that happen. And then the third was obviously Purdy getting hurt, and it's like, well, all right, this game fucking. What could have been?
Well, Bosa fucking jogging on the field, and then the dude getting fucking that was later thrown into him.
Yeah, Bosa too. I mean, Lane Johnson got a torn fucking groin playing out there, and he was manhandling Nick Bosa out there even before he got kicked in the leg. Whatever happened there. So shout out to Lane Johnson for being an absolute fucking animal, playing with a torn fucking groin. Dude can barely walk. and he's out there manhandling what people think is the defensive MVP. Like, what? What? It's insane. That's not how it's supposed to work. Anyway.
Fly, eagle, fly.
Oh, yeah.
On the road to victory. Fly. Don't let Terry Bradshaw drink or handle anything important ever again.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep rolling him out there for that stuff, but whatever. Let's get in the next one here. We got the Bengals at the Chiefs. A much better game. Came down to the final seconds. Chiefs pulled out 23-20. Mahomes didn't look too bad. That ankle didn't look to be bothering him until like late in the fourth quarter. Then it kind of looked like, okay, he's hobbling a little bit, but yeah.
There was some wear and tear there for sure. He was hurting. And he had to start moving around because they were getting after him. But
yeah.
How about MVS coming up big?
I like it. That's kind of how he was for the Packers. Like, he'd be silent for a while, and then he gets like a nasty, like, 65-yarder, and you're like, what the fuck? Where'd he come from? We both picked Bengals.
I like it.
Because we were on the Bengals hype train there a little bit. And realistically, if we, listen.
We're some jabronis.
Yeah. Losses.
We should have known our roles and shut our mouths.
Yeah. Well, at least we weren't the fucking mayor of the city. Like, what? I don't know why mayors do that shit. Like,
that was a little disrespectful.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Like when fucking what was Mayor Ravenstall? He made his name Mayor Steelerstall. It was like, what are you doing?
That's weird.
You're doing too much. Okay.
You're right. Yes, exactly. You are doing too much.
Does that help us win, honestly, on the field, Mayor?
No, it makes you look like an ass, kind of. Well, at least
how about civil justice?
Like,
how about that?
Fair enough. Yeah, we're gonna get deep here. But that one at least is like, like you're changing your name, you're showing support or whatever. He's not really talking. Like, he's just kind of,
well, yeah, he's not talking shit. He didn't like ask if right. This is your daddy, fucking little man. Like, all right, listen, Pat Mahomes is a Super Bowl MVP. Right. Joe Burrow lost to the fucking Rams, who, if this is the Rams team that he lost to, stink. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he made some bad mistakes there. I don't like all the hate that Osai's getting or was getting. I don't know if he's still getting it. One play does not lose you a game. It's a culmination of a bunch of mistakes throughout the game that cost you the game. There's multiple different instances where they could have they got like three field goals in the second quarter there where they were in the red zone. You get touchdowns there, it's a different game. Like there's multiple different things that occurred throughout that game that should have put the Bengals in the lead.
A great game.
Yes, he did. Exactly. You cannot fault a young player that is trying to make a play there. Made a mistake, is what it is. He's from it.
He's probably running on fucking fumes.
Yes, right.
Just trying to make a play.
Learn from that mistake. Move on, bounce back. That's
Jermaine Pratt should be cut. That's who should be cut.
What did he do?
He was the one walking in the tunnel and said,
"Oh yeah,
he go.
Yeah,
I can touch a quarterback."
Yeah, yeah, that ain't cool.
I felt so bad for that young man. Just stand. And then he got to stand down there and face the wall of reporters. He's like, I gotta know, like, what is the highlight? And then the fucking, thank God for BJ Hill. Is that who it was? BJ Hill?
So, yeah.
Is that his name? Yeah. I wanted to get that right. Teammate of the year. He's like, hey, ask a fucking better question, man. Play his fucking butt off.
Right.
Didn't come down to one play. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like people that don't know sports are making that comment of like, that guy should be cut, making that bonehead play like that. Dude was like literally their defensive MVP for that game, and you're gonna fucking
played his ass off.
And he's only in his second year.
22 years old.
Yeah.
Leave that man alone. Like,
absurd.
All of that man Kelly can't go nowhere till next season because all of social media just hates him. He's got to go somewhere else. He got to go to Kansas City. That's the only place he's welcome right now.
Yeah, and I think it's obviously a good call too. Mahomes is in the white and he hits him. Like, you got to call it.
And they were throwing fucking flags all day. The only thing I don't like is that they didn't call the roughing the passer on Burrow. There was an instance he got fucking slammed. And I don't like that it decided the game, and they knew it would have decided the game.
Yeah, right.
It's that close.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and they've called it on worse times.
You throw that flag, game over.
Yeah.
You got to know that.
I didn't I don't like the
Is
whole.
it worth that?
Oh,
Like,
right,
that's got to
right,
run
yeah,
through their head. Is it worth? Like, was it that egregious
right.
to where we could potentially decide this fucking game right here?
Especially that
Like,
call too,
at
because
least meet. Like, at least come together and meet, like, and discuss that.
yeah, because that call that's subjective as all hell.
Yeah.
You know, as we saw throughout the season, we see people get lightly placed on their ass and they fucking throw it, and then you see dudes like slammed on their fucking head, and they're like, "Yeah, it's clean, good." It's like, all right.
Mike Hilton, the veteran player, he was coming and he pulled up.
Yep.
Touch him.
Yeah.
Then Asai pushed him right behind. And
Yeah. Feet got tangled. A little bit of push. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something you learn from. He completely killed a guy. I didn't even see the guy that he fucking deleted.
Yeah, dude. That dude got obliterated. Dude, yeah, that was one of the hardest hits all season.
Yes. Or nothing. Right. He was in fucking Bengals Nike attire.
Yes.
Got fucking
exploded.
Depleted. Yeah. Oh my god! Like from vertical to straight to flat. Yep. Like no stopping that. Oh my god!
Yeah, it was bad. It was real fucking bad. Yeah.
If anyone should be mad at Asai, it's that fucking guy right there.
Yeah, and that just kind of shows you how hard he was going. That he blew up a grown fucking man and like exploded him. Oh my god!
Deleted.
Yeah.
Deleted. I didn't even see him on the real replay until like, I had to see the slow version. That's how fucking fast he destroyed that guy.
Right.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. Pretty wild stuff.
Shout out to Sam Hubbard too. He was, I believe, Sam Hubbard, and there was someone else on the sideline that came over and consoled him when he was bawling into his fucking helmet.
Yeah. It's the only thing you should do as a teammate there. The only thing you should do.
And you know it's hard to because there is that instinct where you're like, motherfucker, don't touch the quarterback.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, there's that other part of you that should be louder, that should be bigger, that should be like, no. Like, yeah. That's my teammate. Like, are flying. We missed this tackle here. We missed that read here.
Right. Right. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Well, yeah. Why did MVS cook us for six catches, 116 yards and a touchdown? Like, you know, like, yeah, we could have probably stopped one of those or stopped that touchdown maybe or something. You know, like, it's funny. With all the NFL's rig talk that has gone on, as soon as that clock play occurred on the third down where they ran the third down play, stopped them, and then they're like, we gotta redo it. I immediately I think I messaged Austin and Steve, and I was like, just this NFL, I can already tell the NFL rig talk is coming. It's gonna be running wild.
Well, what the fuck is Arian Foster doing?
That guy, is
he being serious?
There's no, he may be because he might be fucked up in the head.
It's all like sarcasm, right?
It has to be.
Like parody, like what the fuck is he talking about?
I have no idea. I saw that today, and
you know, we get the script, and like you realize, like, oh yeah, I get a hamstring injury like week 3, and like everybody's so like dedicated to it. I'm like, this guy's brain is soup.
He even said too, he was like, in training camp we don't even practice. We just go through the script, make sure everybody knows the script. And I'm like, what are you? There's no, like, what is that?
What the fuck are you smoking?
Yeah, that is very strange, very weird. I don't know why anybody in their right mind would believe that.
It's gotta be satire. That's gotta, because he's sitting with the what's the dude's name?
No idea.
It's the dude from fucking Pardon My Take, I think. I forget his fucking name.
I have no idea. I just know there was like an alien or something behind them or something. The background was like green.
It was a cool setting.
And then there was like 4 dudes sitting in chairs that they cut to at one point, and the guy was like, at the end of the clip or whatever, the guy's like, so the script said that your career would like drastically fall off in the 2016 season or whatever.
He was like, yeah, and then he was just like, yeah.
No, he was like, nah, 2015 season. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yo, what happened?
Yeah, that was very strange.
Like, then he's like, so like the NFL scripted like your leg getting blown up and like
right,
and people like dying on the field. He's like,
yep.
And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. That dude's he's been on some weird stuff since he got out of the league, and he's I don't know. I don't know if he's like, there's two things that could be going on. One, he's like, he's fucked up in the head. Oh, it's three things. One, he's fucked up in the head. Two, he was on something. Or three,
satire, like he's joking.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Because like there's no shot. Like people are gonna run with that, of course. Because why not? It gets clicks. It gets fucking views. It gets people love being on the opposite side of something. I mean, we saw what happened with the whole Damar Hamlin thing twice, when he actually got hurt and when they weren't cutting to him. You couldn't get a clear picture of him.
Showing me that white guy being Morgan Freeman under that Damar Hamlin video too. I'm so sick of it. No, It's not a deep fake. Damar's alive. Chill the fuck out.
Right. Yeah. So.
But I get it. These refs stink. I got trust issues too.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly. I think it's the bigger issue there is that the refs stink. And guys aren't confident making calls. You got to make calls in the right time. We're supposed to, in the playoffs, we're supposed to have the best crew that we could possibly have. And we got dudes that are, not doing their role. I mean, like I said, Gene Steratore broke it all down. That exact play where they, dudes coming in from the outside, waving the play down. That's not even his read. He did all his, pre-snap checks, and then that's just icing on the cake that he does if he's got time after he does all his checks. And he's coming to run in the fucking, because nobody else, the guy who was supposed to do his job didn't do his fucking job. We're in the fucking conference championship. What kind of crew do we got here? So
Gene's guys would be on this shit.
Exactly.
I liked Gene.
But yeah, who didn't? Anywho. Yeah. So there you go. There's conference championship. There's a couple hot topics. Let's take a look. We got a whole nother week before we get to the Super Bowl. But we're gonna preview it anyway. We're gonna preview it anyway because I made a cool graphic and I'm very proud of it. So I got to show it.
Oh yeah, y'all got to see this graphic.
There we go. Best one all season. There it is, right there. We got the Chiefs at the Eagles. Line opened up at Chiefs. I think it was Chiefs -2. And then it immediately, I'm talking minutes, flipped the other way around. And now it is at Chiefs +1.5, Eagles -1.5. So very close line there. 50.5 on the total points seems a little wild to me. It seems like a lot of points. But we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens, as we get closer and analyze it a little bit more. But yeah, this is the line we got right now. 2 weeks. 2 weeks and some change, I guess. I guess a week and some change, huh? At this point, Thursday a week and some change.
About a week and a half
till we get to the Super Bowl here. It's a pretty good matchup. We, looking at it,
I'm not mad at it.
No, I don't know how you could be. Yeah, this is. I mean,
I'm just looking at the fucking graphic.
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
So fucking beautiful.
It's pretty good. This is the vision that I had for it going in, and I fucking added a little bit of extra flair in there that I found that I could add, and it is fucking. It came out good. It came out even better than I thought. I'm very proud of this.
I love it.
Yeah, we both went 1-1 in the conference round. I guess I should have led with that. Postseason 9-3 for me, 8-4 for Trey. I'd be interested to see. I mean, we can give our early predictions. We won't lock it in here. I'll give an early prediction. You don't have to if you don't want. I'm leaning Eagles in this one.
I am too.
As it is right now, I'm leaning Eagles.
I mean, I like the Eagles. Like I've always liked Philly. I've always liked their uniforms. The first little football I got, my buddy Ben gave me. It was an Eagles football. Like I love the Eagles.
Yeah.
Kind of part of me has always liked the Eagles. Chiefs can see them doing it though.
Yeah.
I think these two teams match up well with each other. I like the Eagles defense a little bit more than the Chiefs defense, though, and that's kind of why I'm leaning. But Mahomes, having been there, done that, having played in a couple Super Bowls already, I think kind of gives him a leg up over Jalen. But Jalen's not going to blink, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Unless Jalen goes out there and just lays an egg, I think Philly can. And Philly can take another Super Bowl.
And realistically, they got a good run game. Like, so the biggest thing with the Chiefs defense is Mr. fucking 95 right there, fucking Chris Jones. If you can keep him in check, which that Eagles O-line,
Gainwell,
yeah,
Miles Sanders.
right. That Eagles O-line is nasty. If you keep that guy right there in check, that's kind of the main guy on defense you got to contend with. You keep him in check, there might be some big running lanes all day, and then it's not even on really Jalen. Jalen can hit the play action. You don't have to worry about it. I think the Eagles come in with a sound game plan.
Himself.
Yeah, right, exactly. Which is what kind of cooked the 49ers defense last week. As like Fred Warner couldn't be Fred Warner because he had to worry about fucking Jalen Hurts running it every play on the handoffs. Because they run those little option handoffs there. So, like, he could take it any time. Fred's stuck in mud. He can't go anywhere because he's got a key on the quarterback as well. And then by the time he goes to move, it's too late. Miles Sanders got a full head of steam. He's going up a gap that's this fucking big because that O-line's moving everybody else. They're moving bodies. And so by the time Fred gets over there, it's already 6 yards in.
That Eagles O-line is disgusting. It starts with Jason Kelce.
Yeah, for sure.
They're disgusting. I'm leaning Eagles early here. We'll see where we lock in next week on final predictions. But, I'm leaning Eagles early. I like the matchup. I'm not mad at either of these teams being there. I wish it would have been the Steelers.
Eagles were
Knowing what I know now.
Eagles were
it would have been Tom Brady too, but whatever.
Eagles were my mid-season flip from the Chargers. I went from the Chargers to the Eagles, remember?
Yeah.
So, there we go.
You said, I'm done with this fucking thing.
I am. I was. At least, both made the playoffs, at least, I guess. That's good. But, yeah. The Eagles were a good mid-season flip, I guess. But who else? They were top in the league, so who wouldn't fucking pick them?
Yeah. Only time they looked bad was when Jalen was out. And when he came back, they looked right back where they were.
Yep.
Hard for me to pick against them, really, because they haven't looked bad at any point all season. Neither of the Chiefs, really, because the Chiefs have been the Chiefs for years. Again, 5 straight conference appearances. I think this is the 3rd Super Bowl from Mahomes.
Yeah.
Hey.
The only thing with the Chiefs is like
there to hate?
They don't cover. Like that's the only thing. Is like because like remember they hung in there like they let the Texans hang in there with them and they like beat them on like a last-second touchdown or something like that and they were cheering like they won the fucking Super Bowl and it's like you just beat the 1-win Texans. All right, settle down. But yeah, that's kind of been their thing. But they get wins. Like they just don't cover, which is a win is a win. That's why we pick wins.
Well,
we don't pick pick spreads.
Fuck the covers.
Yeah, yeah. So there you go. That's Super Bowl as it stands. As of 2/2/2023. We'll see where we are on 2/9. Yep, 2/9/2023. When we finally lock in our picks. I doubt the line will move much. Realistically, I think it'll probably chill.
Unless someone gets hurt or something crazy happens, I don't think the line will change much.
So we were gonna fucking preview the Pro Bowl Skills Challenge stuff, considering it's today when you're watching this. But one, the Pro Bowl fucking stinks because you got Tyler Huntley as a Pro Bowl participant, starter, whatever you want to fucking call it, for the AFC. And then 2, I can't find any fucking information on who's competing in what. For some reason,
they don't even know.
Even though we are recording this the day before a competition is supposed to happen, it seems quite insane. But apparently that is happening. Maybe we'll review it next week. We'll see. Realistically, probably touch on it for 5 minutes because it's. I hope it's like decent and fun to watch, but I mean it's hard. Maybe it probably won't. Just got to put it
out they don't even know. They're just They're praying that enough of these dudes show up. Like when we have our games, we're just praying enough people show up. They're just praying somebody shows up.
Josh is out.
Like, Derek Carr, thank fucking God you left your house for the first time in 6 weeks.
Not even on a team. Yeah,
get over here. What helmet should we give you? Let's create a controversy.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Doesn't even matter. They can't give him helmets then, right? 7-on-7,
He's got to wear his Raiders jersey or helmet, whatever, right?
Well, they'll give him
wearing like a Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
they always have a patch of what team
fuck.
is.
They just give him like the NFL logo for his.
Like when they fucking when he's a free agent, it's just the NFL thing.
Yeah, yeah. Let's give him that.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I hope for the 7-on-7 that they just get to wear like their jersey and shorts and they don't have to wear those like stupid like mini Guardian cap things that people you see in those 7-on-7 leagues.
I don't think they will.
No, I hope not.
I think it'll be like shorts and jerseys. That's what I'm envisioning.
And I hope that nobody
Maybe
gets
some
hurt
visors,
because
backwards ball caps.
yeah, right, exactly. That's what I want to see. And I hope nobody gets hurt because if somebody gets hurt, we're never going to see this again in our lives. So
If somebody gets hurt, Pro Bowl's done forever.
that's right.
Even though the Pro Bowl is pretty much dead.
Pretty
Pro Bowl,
much.
as I knew it as a child, is gone.
I hate that they try to incorporate like Madden into it. Like
Yeah, like make Madden good first, and then let's talk.
Right. Like let's
Like what the fuck?
we don't. You know? We fucking don't. It'll be cool to see.
Like,
God.
So then the next Madden can launch and none of this shit's in it until like 6 months later. Like what the fuck are we what are we even doing?
Yeah, you're not lying. Yeah, I hope it's fun. It's not going to have any of that nostalgia feel of like the years past, like for the QB long throw, like you had like Big Ben in there, you had fucking Peyton, you had Brett Favre's in there, you had dudes like that you wanted to see, and now you're getting fucking Tyler Huntley and throwing at fucking moving robots and shit.
I don't. And then half the time, like when we do see these challenges, like I don't want to see wide receivers take the quarterback challenge. Let the quarterbacks play the quarterback challenge.
Sometimes that can be fun, but like
sometimes if it's like if it's like a tiebreaker or like a wild card round, I'm cool with it.
But like sometimes they put dudes in there and like, have you ever even like attempted a pass like in the NFL? Like if you're like if you had like Christian McCaffrey in there fucking taking QB things, that makes sense. He threw a couple dimes, he can sling the ball around from time to time. We've seen him do it, so that kind of makes sense. But I don't need like I don't need Kyle Juszczyk in there fucking throwing.
I think it was last year. Justin Jefferson threw like 18 ducks.
Like I don't
Russell
need that.
Wilson's fucking standing right here. Justin Herbert's standing right here.
Yeah.
Give it to one of these fucking guys, huh?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. That's exactly the point I was trying to make right there. Don't need to see that shit. Anywho, it's been 36 minutes. Most of us been rambling about stuff. A lot of complaining in this episode, but
that's okay.
Not much to talk about outside of Tom Brady and the games. So
like, subscribe, promotional jargon.
Hell yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Promotional jargon.
Yeah, we only got a couple more of these left, so
2 more.
Better get your fill.
After this.
You need to get your fill.
Following.
That's right.
On season 2 of Football Talk. Man. This season went fucking quick as shit.
Does seem like that, yeah. Unfortunately. It does seem like that.
I feel like this went faster than last year.
I think so. I think it did. And who knows, by next year I'll probably be in a fucking different place again. Because that's just how we roll. Season 1,
nice.
1 location. Season 2, new location. Season 3, maybe.
Season 3, big changes.
Yeah.
Season 3, big twist.
Big twist.
Anywho, we will see you guys next week. Next week, I don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about.
It's going to be a quick one. It's going to be Super Bowl preview.
Off-season. Yeah, Super Bowl preview, some fun shit. Maybe we'll like a couple like McDonald's ads.
Might be a couple storylines we can talk about. I mean, there's a couple coaching storylines, but realistically, I don't really. I mean, you got DeMeco Ryans going to the Texans, and it looks like Sean Payton's going to the Broncos. But I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
I think both confirmed. But
we'll talk about that.
We'll get into those next week.
Different time. Yeah. Fuck. Who cares? I think DeMeco Ryans turned that Texans team around with a bunch of fucking JV players on there. I can tell you right now he's not, but they better give him a fucking chance. I'll tell you that much.
I was about to say, if they give him a couple years, maybe.
Can't be doing this one and done shit. And the Broncos giving up fucking everything for Sean Payton seems strange, but whatever. Hey, whatever you want to do, I guess. Whatever you want to do.
They're desperate. They're stuck to Russ, and they need someone who can make it work.
Guess so. Anyway, we'll get into some of that next week. Probably be more hires. Maybe there'll be some Aaron Rodgers news. Probably not. We'll see. See what happens. See what storylines we got going into the Super Bowl. And then we'll preview the biggest game of the year. Should be a good one. We'll see you then.